Oh, the search pulse is back. Okay. I think that this is what... I don't know what I'm pulsing... Oh, no. Pulsing towards? Okay. Oh, right here. Scanning area fragment. Human body identified in... Okay. Is this... What? Oh. Oh. With a sickening squelch. Like, I know exactly what that sound... Like, you know. Oh. I love how in every single Owlcat game I've ever played in my entire life, which is all of them, they know how to make... Like, they know how to write sounds, and you can hear them in your head and almost, like, feel them, and it's gross, and then you just need a moment. Thank you. A human torso emerges from the swamp's filth, devoid of legs, arms, or even a head. Patches of gray crust are visible on the skin. The clean areas are coated in a layer of slick mucus, through which the faint, barely recognizable symbols can be seen. A stench is no better than the sight. Oh, the stench is no better than the sight. Judging by the state of the tissue, it's been here for some time. Dismembered post-mortem. Internal organs, if I may. She crouches, nudging the remains slightly. Internal organs remain intact, partially replaced with augmentations, none of which have been moved. My finding, a violent death with no accompanying looting. The Xenos companion freezes at the sight of the corpse. The quills along the Kroot's nape bristle before the creature slams a fist against its own thigh in fury. Do you know who this is? The Xenos lowers its head in what appears to be sorrow. The quills gradually settle as though whatever rage had surged within it is drained away, leaving only bitterness behind. Waterlogged fabric peels from shriveled skin, trailing thin strands of gelatinous muck from the clavicle down towards the absent forearm. Fine Elect-2 lines stretch. A complex augmetic tattoo. Those with the knowledge often store critical information this way, rather than on data slates. The functional section of the Elect-2 remains on the missing limb. If recovered, its data might still be restored. No signs of bloodshed or struggle. The torso was brought here after dismemberment. A step away from the body, something glints in the filth. You retrieve a broken injector, its contents still partially preserved, likely dislodged from the victim's pocket during transport. The pockets of what remains of the fine quality coat are packed with silt and bubbling mire. A shoulder holster sits empty, its former occupant long since removed. The wear on the leather suggests frequent use, likely a compact, single-handed sidearm. Traces of Elect-2 markings, well-crafted clothing, body deliberately hidden, unlikely to be one of the locals. We need to determine whether this is connected. Okay. Here we go. On the trail. We haven't worked on this one in a bit, it feels like. Okay, this we're gonna have to... I don't know which one I want yet. The okay, so we did... Oh, is this from the pistol? Okay. Yes. Good. Then we got a swamp picked, net content agent's body. All remains the mutilated patches. Okay. The Elect-2. We have no data. Okay. Shattered data slate. Okay. And then I've got broken injector. 3 parameters. Okay. Traces of... So it was Gergesum. Okay. Rotting head. Indicate the head was severed from the body found in the mire. Okay, so this was all the same person. Right. So, the agent became the victim of the maddened Kroot, who no longer cared. No. The agent was driven into the swamp and killed by the hunters to absorb his strand genes, I think. I think that's more it, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Creating... Okay. Between pigmented section of dermal tissue, body of... Okay, this body is out of the missing agent. Looks like these deep wounds were made using something sharp by someone fast, confident, cold-blooded, the work of a professional. Characteristic scabs, symptom of ash fever. Okay. So... what do we have now? anything? Okay. So this right here. So if we did some information contradicts this conclusion, some information contradicts. So what happens if you remove conclusion? Oh. Okay. So for now I can do that. And we have 1 and then we have 2. All right. So what happens now? Dead. So that was Rufinus Gregg. Marshy outskirts. Established surrounding death of the agent of the Golden Throne. Okay, so that is who that is. Is he connected at all to... I don't... Right? Is he connected to this? I didn't think so. So this, and this. So if I remove this conclusion, right? Because we've got things that contradict. I'm kind of curious what happens. Yeah, so if we start removing all the conclusions and we kind of just let this sit, there has to be another piece in. So now I've got this. This doesn't have a contradiction. The burning of the Sector Hab was a consequence of the Night Lord's campaign. Okay. Now I've got this. There is no contradiction. The divers killed for a ritual purpose disposed of the bodies in the sea. No contradiction. Now I've got this one instead. I'm just going to move that here so we can see better. This now. Confessor Ursimius was the victim of the Night Lord's merciless terror and okay. So now we're starting to get somewhere, I think. So now if so there is a, okay, so that's how I know if I've got something right. And then we've got the clan up here, the drowned workers. I still don't have everything for them. So now if I go back to on the trail and I look at all of this, the only okay, the swamp picked net content agent's body. Okay, let's accept that as that is 100% irrefutable. Okay, I feel better about this now overall. This I'm gonna put you here. Now you I don't think I have any conclusions. Okay. Perfect. And then the elect too. Alright, so we need to quick save because goodness knows I'm not where do you go? Hello? Where does it go? Bro, where does this go? The Kroot crosses his arm, looking away out of the swamp. After that nod, you begin... okay. Where does this... oh. Okay, never mind then. That's where that goes. So... have we... yeah. Have we done this? I thought we did. No. This is new. Okay. Cross-referencing marshy terrain, likely 2 pairs. Okay. So, this. Now let's go here. All right, we're gonna keep. Okay. These are the. Didn't we find these dead Kroot already? But now I've got this. Okay. Now this. Moving is sensing something. All signs point to the sticky swamp. So, wait. Okay. Where did these... over here? Oh. I got a demolition. Lord help. I want to do the demolition very badly, but the last time I did anything dumb here, I ended up in like a 5-hour fight. So first we're gonna be smart. We're gonna chase these footprints. Okay. So instead, I've got this. Now this. Okay. So we keep ending up there. What is that? What is this? Oh no. Plex, we said we weren't gonna do dumb things. Built into the rock is an inconspicuous Vox terminal with a miniature hololithic vid screen. A round hole between the screen and the grill of the Vox. Look into the hole. Through the dirt that is thoroughly clogged up the roughly finger-sized opening, you manage to catch a glint of metal spikes that serve as contacts. No! Alright, squeeze your finger into the hole. That sounded wrong. You ruined your finger. Causing throbbing pain where your finger presses it. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna reload that. Don't. Listen, I quick saved for my life so he wouldn't have to have a busted up finger, okay? I don't know this dude. Acolyte shouldn't have to suffer a busted up finger when I can fix it. All right, try this one more time. I'm just gonna quickly see. Okay. And then I'm gonna step away for the moment and then follow this. Oh, hello. Okay. Ah, goods. Bodies. Kroot flesh. And it's foul smelling. Okay. Oh, heap of Kroot remains. Okay, so that's all that was. I didn't know if there was going to be like... God. Okay. Now I've got this. Odor. Okay, great. I love a faint chem-smelling odor. Now, slaying Kroot were under the influence of Gurgism. Okay. Okay. So now, I got two things that can be true. Body that could have been used for identification, or the torso. Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me to pick. Both of those things can be true. What are you? Right, we're leaving you empty. Okay, that up there, and then this here. I love that I can move this stuff around. Owlcat, I beg of you. I don't think you're watching this, but if you do watch this, please don't get rid of this feature. This is literally 10 out of 10. The best. This is like literally the coolest thing. I need this for my organizational purposes. Okay. Now, can I stick the bone amulet in the hole? Nope. Okay. Just checking. So there is a terminal over there. And now, where do I want to go? Right, I can blow this thing up. Oh, Lord help. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna upset everyone. I need another one. Who else needs a melt-a-charge? Dear freaking goodness gracious. Everybody and their mama needs a melt-a-charge from me at this point. Game, where are the rest of the melt-a-charges? What are you? What is this? What is that? Goods. I love goods. I love free stuff. Okay. What are you? Class protection for someone. Judging the marks did a poor job. Is that what, yeah, that's what both of them are. So what's this? Bandit symbol. Okay. Good. What are you? Piles of bones with deep claw marks from massive beaks and claws. Okay. Great. There's something up here. Up we go. This. Where does that? Oh wait, that's the other side. Okay. Pieces of mutated flesh-bearing lumen tattoos are wrapped in waterproof fabric. Okay. Data stick key. Feathers nod, but okay. Humble possessions of a large bird. So now, I got another. There. The agent became the desired prey of a starving outcast Kroot forced to live alone in the swamp. Solitary Kroot. But that's our companion. Hold on. What else did I get out here? Hold on. Swamp picked. Okay. New Outcast Kroot's catch. So that has... So, which one? The remains of several Kroot and the used for identification. Can I accept? No. It was only a whoops. A one for. Not one for. What the frick did I just say? I don't know. Don't ask. This. No. Okay. No. I'm gonna leave that the way that I had it, I think, for now. Okay. This. Yeah, that's that. I don't know if that was right, though. I think we're gonna find more data that will then refute one of the two of those. If that makes sense. Okay, so this. Now. Where am I going next? What is that? I can't get there. It looks like an egg. The swamp is so cool looking. I can't believe I said that, but it is. It's so cool looking. I know I could go talk to the gosh darn it tree again, but I'm trying to avoid that because, okay, that tree is cranky. I'll go talk to the tree again. Maybe it'll give me a melted charge. I need a melted charge so badly. I need two. I found a mutilated body in the vicinity of the congregator. Did your sentinel see anything? The data archive contains no pertaining information. Hypothesis formulated: several servo-sentinels did not return into the fold of the congregator before the sacred machine entered hibernation. In the absence of servo-sentinel data, the probability of retrieving the required information is close to zero. However, considering the possibility of the servo-sentinel's return, it is not equal to zero. The body had traces of Elect-2 filaments, but there was no limb bearing an Elect-2 anywhere in sight. The layperson has conflicted critical damage upon the security system. I cannot divert servo processor capacity to process incoming. Request denied. I spoke to the Baron, the leader of the local settlement. He claims the servants of the Omnissiah have been appropriating resources. This hab zone has lost its strategic value and has been stripped of its administrative designation. The property of the priesthood of Mars must be returned to the servants of the Omnissiah. I do not, only those that would help restore the generator and life support system. The investment of resources in the Forsaken Hab Zone of the Hive City shows critically reduced efficiency rate of 0.045%. Wasting sacred blessings on something that has no future is irrational. All I'm asking is to restore the operations of a single generator. As a favor to the agent. Yeah, that's all I got. Yes! The congregator's Vox system bursts into a tense Benhark tirade. Form XXI-KN. Distribution of basic amenities has been reviewed. Analysis shows that the basic repair unit in question compromises 0.0003% of the total supply of tech blessings. Estimated result of the potential exchange: increased allegiance of the layperson. Operation approved. Yes. The low hum comes from the guts of the servo congregator, and the low mechadendrites offer you a weighty package. The proper functioning of the mechanism emergency generator requires 1. Integration of the parts anointed with sacred unguents. 2. Performs of a complete cycle of assuagement litanies. The execution of the ritual protocol will raise the sacred machine's operational output to the target range of 75 to 80%. May the Omnissiah show his grace. Thank you. Okay, so now I got these. Orientation point, drainage main location near Hab Zone gateway. Where is that? Bro, I don't know where that is. What's that? Kroot Roost. Alright, then there's this. So, I'm going in. I think we're going back. Right. Does that get us? I think this gets us back there. Okay. Did we already looked at this, right? Yeah. And then did we look at this? Yes, okay. Now, quick question. Wait, you can go up here? What's up here? Nothing. Okay, that's great. I got my hopes and dreams up for nothing, bros. What is... Oh. Hello. Bodies of a maddened Kroot are piled into shapeless, bloody heap. Survivors eye them with barely concealed fury. The Xenos tribe has carefully stored its meager supplies in old Imperial crates. Oh, I gotta listen in. How is the arm ready to fight? We'll soon face Lone Eye's warriors again. Rot takes the roots of the soft skins. I have been feeding since the last battle, but this wound will not heal. Respect the roots, warrior, even those of others. The Owlcat from the filthy roost fight well. Okay, then Lone Eye must have given them strong strands or something else. No matter, there'll be more battles. Heal up, we'll return for you. I will not lose you again. The Xenos looks lost, its quills flattened. Noticing you, it sweeps its beak from side to side, inhaling air. Its black eyes linger on your weapon. As you approach, the Xenos recoil, seemingly ready to leave, but hesitates. The inedible cannot remain in the roost, Owlcat. But with you, Skrahat wishes to trade, needs help. Who is that? Slowly, the Xenos lifts a clawed hand and taps his chest. It seems he's introducing himself to a human for the first time. I am Skrahat. Skrahat has lost his mate. What assistance do you require? Skrahat's mate has vanished. The Xenos quills tremble with unease. She did not return from the reconnaissance. If you find Owlcat, and tell me, Skrahat will trade. You like weapons, Owlcat? You reek of death. Skrahat will give for hunt. Where did she disappear? It went with Kroot's kin band on reconnaissance. None returned, but Kroot said the swamp took them all. What if she's already perished? If so, then Skrahat must consume her. Her flesh, many good cuts. She was a fierce huntress. Took prey's head in a single strike. I'll search for your mate. Skrahat was not mistaken about you. Owlcat wore a bone amulet shaped like... Oh no. Are you familiar with the name Rufinius Scrag? Skrahat knows an Owlcat with that name was in the roost. Oh, here, Tick forbade eating the outsider, calling him an honored Owlcat. But the outsider left the roost after the last battle with Lone Eye's Bane. Skrahat heard no more of him. I found a human corpse in the swamp. What do you know about it? The swamps are a perilous place, even for those of my blood. Only the inedible dwells there. But Kroot do not abandon good meat, and the inedible was once Kroot. Tell me of them. It was one of us, until it broke the Shaper's Law. The inedible was exiled from the roost, and they of my blood were forbidden to take in its strand. Its evolution has ended a terrible fate. Do you know why the Kroot were fighting each other? Flesh Shaper Ohir Tick says, they of my blood have succumbed to madness. Now the flesh of Owlcat is forbidden. Consuming it would defile the roost, Skra. But once the awakened one remembers his past self, he will help the Vane. Who is the awakened one? A descendant of the great warrior. Even the Shapers must listen to the awakened one. I found this amulet in the crevice outside the swamp. Did it belong to Owlcat? Or Owlcat? Yes, she never took it off. Even the quills on the Kroot's head droop somberly. You have kept your word. So will Skrahat. Take this for good hunting. Skrahat must find her, must preserve her strands. That's so sad. He was still looking for her until the end, huh? All right. Eight things. Oh, Lord help. Okay, here we go, boys. Okay. None returned. Oh, good. Was the hunter wounded by a pistol shot? Was the Shaper... Was the War Shaper wounded by the pistol shot? Or was the hunter wounded by the pistol shot? Okay. I'm gonna remove all conclusions until I can figure this one out better. Okay, we've got that. Now... Agent tried to enhance the Kroot's clan through consumption of flesh from bandit pump full of Gurgisum. That, yes. Research. Okay, score thick. Okay, where do you lead then? Yeah, this is all the Baron. Research. Okay. Good. So, now, immediately after the slaughter between the Kroot and Baron's gang, the agent gathered his belongings and left. To go report to somebody, maybe? Okay. So now... what do you have here for me? Okay. So it's this now. Oh! Okay. So now that's the only conclusion left. Yeah. That's why I wanted to do it that way. So this is where we are. Okay. So this is all there. And then we got a new weapon. Grieving, right. We did that already. I'm guessing. Oh, it has a check mark, so we're good. So, now, I didn't mean to do that. Now, anything else over here? Can I talk to you? No, nothing. Okay. Oh, what's up here? Primitive drawings, okay. So then there's this. There's this whole area over here. Have we come up here? I don't think so. Okay, this is not for us. Good to know. Oh, more of this. Are these just more piles of bodies? Among the pile of meat, one cannot... Okay. Oh, they do not waste anything. Yeah. What is this? God, the things that people are doing is so cool. Anything? Okay, and we just retreat. It was just a container. Oh, hey. I hear your breath. Go away. All right, fine. What's these? Raise your head in this dark hour. You give the vain hope. What do you remember? Flesh and bone crack in the beak. Poisoned winds swirl and quills. Who am I? Your memory is still weak. It is normal. Go. Help it unfurl. Fight. Shoot. Eat. It should help. Eat. Yes, I want to eat. The whirlwinds of stars tormented me for too long. I need to put meat on my bones before the battle. Okay. Can we... Bubbling drink resembles thick resin of dirty, rusty hue. Oh, good. Good. Okay, anything up here? I love this, the way that you're just like investigating almost like the everyday life of the Kroot, which I am guessing not many people have ever been able to see. This is actually incredibly cool. Anything left? No. Do we talk to you?